My name's Bonita and I'm a volunteer for Bridges. This is my story. It's an experience and different journeys with my husband, Gren, who died 7 years ago from cancer. My dad died 16 years ago with spinal cancer. And recently, my mum, 11 months ago, with lung cancer. They were all different journeys, different experiences. But with my mum's journey, there was Bridges for us. They threw many sixes. This is a story, a sort of a monologue of these cancer journeys, experiences. And this is the way I saw it, we saw it. And I liken it to Monopoly. It's an analogy, if you like. And it's called Canceropoly. To liken the invasion of cancer on life, on lives, is in a sense an analogy to Monopoly. I call it Canceropoly. It's a board game we sit down to. We're invited to this board game, and we're invited from first indications or symptoms of cancer. We know we're going to be involved. It's so strange. It's so unreal. It's so unlike our real life. But we can step out any time out of this board game, can't we? We sit down and we make ourselves comfortable. We make ourselves comfortable with the board game, with Canceropoly. So suddenly, overnight, it all changes, life changes. There's shifting ground continuously. We continue to throw dice to get out of it, to get into it. It can go this way, it can go that way. But it will be all right, won't it? It's only a game. We see many people, suddenly they see you. The doctor will see you, the nurse will see you. The way they look at you is enough. Their body language is enough. They're seeing us. We look. They look. Perhaps they don't really see us. They're not seeing us says so much. It's a blankness. Oh gosh, all these people, they're on the same board game. They're in Canceropoly. There's a disadvantage straight away. We notice this, we know this. They, the medical people, are experts. They're experts at Canceropoly. They play it all the time. This is our first time. They know all the facts. They know all the facts. They play Canceropoly continuously. We're confused, but we're so involved, overwhelmed or what. It seems to us like it's a secret game. It's so secret that the invite is only through cancer. But we can step out of it any time, can't we? We struggle to keep up. This game is not fast enough. There's not enough chances to throw the right sixes, to throw the right numbers. There are blood tests, there are x-rays, there are more tests, there are more tests. There are so many tests. It's a waiting game. Suddenly, we know why we call patients. We are patient patients. We wait and we wait and we wait and we wait some more, and that's patience. However, the routine of the game becomes so much our life. It's such a big part of our life. The routine is vital because we belong to the board game. We belong to the hospital, to the doctors. to the tests. This is the monotony of Monopoly. It's autonomous, but it keeps the limbs moving. First flush of hope now is fast fading. Winning. Oh, it's fast fading. The interest is fast fading. And the fight, fast fading. There's determination, and whatever it is that keeps us going, it has to be redefined all the time. Emotions have to be recognised. The coping mechanisms. Others have to be there for us now. They have to help. We have to reach out. They have to encourage. We need a bridge to cross this yawning gap. It's so vital for others now to throw sixes for us, to get out of jail. That's where Bridges comes in now. When there's no more energy left in us, that's where Bridges comes in now. We need another person's viewpoint. Something that's perhaps not so emotionally close, a bit more distant. But empathy. Empathy is everything. For by now we've crossed the paths of many white coats. Now, that's where Bridges comes in. Now. And those who have cared and shared, they're so in our hearts forever. For that very reason is what we get by on our next throws. We acknowledge others on this board game, however. We see their cancer badge. We see how they cope. Or we see how some don't cope. But there's a definite time when things change forever. There are no more throws. There's no more energy. It's time to retire now from the board game. Thank God it's over. Thank God for Bridges. Thank God for God. And the next time this board game begins, it's life. So we open the next game.